Hey everyone, Sweet Johnny Cage here, back with another guide for Bloodborne, and in part 10 of the full playthrough walkthrough, we're going to go through the Healing Church Choir. And forewarning, I'm not 100% sure where this guide is going to end, because there are two bosses in the Healing Church Choir, and I don't actually know if I'm strong enough to take down the second one. At the very least, we will take down the Celestial Emissary, who is like a throwaway boss and sort of like a... not a joke, you can die to it, but it's sort of like a, this is the final boss, wait, no it's not. So it's really just there to kind of throw you off. I will show you how to access the second boss, and we'll try it out and see where it goes. If you've never joined me for these playthroughs, or this walkthrough series before, this is a Let's Play style walkthrough, where I'm recording as I play and as I talk, so there may be a little bit of background noise, and I do my best to edit out any deaths that are not quickly recovered from, although I do leave some funny ones in. Okay, I'll show you my stats. I'm level 60, with 25 Vitality, 21 Endurance, 23 Strength, and 27 Skill, and then 7 Blood Tinge and Arcane. I'm primarily using the Blades of Mercy, but I also have a Hunter's Axe in case I need to clear out a big crowd of enemies. I'm using the Hunter's set, but that's about to change. I did a tiny bit of farming in between the last playthrough, or the last section of the guide, because I want to purchase a different armor set. I want to buy the Crow Feather set, which costs a total of 44,000 Blood Echoes. Alright, and then I'm also going to purchase, for the future... Actually, no, I'll wait on that one. I was going to buy the Ashen Hunter set, but I'll do that when I go to the Nightmares. So let's go ahead and change our armor now into the Crow Feather garb. Great, and now we look like Eileen the Crow. So gangster. The reason I'm changing to this is because it has decent frenzy resist, but it also has a higher physical defense, or higher blood and arcane defense, as well as beasthood defense. So we'll take a little bit of damage, or a little bit more damage from physical attacks, but it's really just sort of like an RP set, if you will, because now I'm just basically Eileen the Crow, and it just has such a sick style. Okay, cool. So for the Healing Church Choir, you do need a key to enter it, and I did cover the key location during my yahar'gul Unseen Village walkthrough, but I'll show it to you now again. It's a really quick key to find, and this area that we're going to go through is actually a decent Blood Echo farming spot. So from the yahar'gul Unseen Village lamp, we're going to run all the way down the stairs. We're going to ignore all these enemies, as well as the amygdala that wants to transport us somewhere. It's actually just going to kill us. That one doesn't transport us anywhere. If you want to farm Blood Echoes, go ahead and kill the the Bell Maiden, and then these guys will likely chase you up the stairs. And now that they're no longer enchanted by the Bell Maiden, they're going to go down a lot quicker. Don't forget about this guy with a rifle, though. And then there's another guy with a rifle by the door that you can quickly take care of. There you go. So, decent Blood Echo farming spot. I'm going to assume you have the door open over here. Then there's another Bell Maiden. There we go. And you can kill a couple enemies here. Drop down. Kill a couple more. And then this is where the key is. So we're going to come up here, and then we're just going to run across here, and we're going to drop off of this platform. And this actually leads us to where the Bell Maiden is. Careful though, there's a guy with a big rock behind us, so you want to be very, very careful with him. And I'm going to take him out now. Oh, wow, that was surprising. I find this guy hard to parry. I don't know what this dude's deal is specifically, but I find him harder to parry than his counterparts. All right, he goes down. Sometimes he drops vials. No luck this time. This corpse right here, this has the key to the Healing Church Workshop, which is the Upper Cathedral key. So now that we have that, I am just going to bold Hunter's Mark my way out of here. I'm not going to bother farming anymore. So we can use this, reawaken. We keep our Blood Echoes using this item. I'm glad that they put this into Bloodborne. Generally in the Souls games, there's no item like that until very late in the game. Although I guess it's no different than a Homeward Bone. What am I saying? Never mind. I'm an idiot. Okay, so we're going to warp back to the dream, and then we're going to go to the Cathedral Ward Lamp, and we're going to make our way to the Healing Church Workshop. So go to the Cathedral Ward, And then we are going to go up the elevator that unlocks after you kill the blood-starved beast in Old Yarnum. Okay, great. Don't forget to talk to the old woman while you're here. When the blood moon rises, she becomes a bit friendlier. And if you talk to her a bit and you share your woes, she'll give you a sedative. And then if you keep telling her this, she'll give you more and more sedatives. And eventually she will run out to get you more sedatives. So I think... Okay, yeah, so now that she's run out of sedatives, I'm going to show you what happens. If you reload the game, she will go away. Oh, you can't skip these logos. I always forget this. Reloading Dark Souls games is so much faster because you can skip the logos. Anyway, so if you speak with her and exhaust her dialogue after the blood moon rises, she gives you a bunch of sedatives. And then if you reload and try to get more sedatives from her, you'll notice that she's disappeared. And sadly, what winds up happening is she wanders outside and then, unfortunately, meets her demise. So her chair is empty here. Hold on, just wait a wee bit, my little dearie. And then if we go out here, we will find her corpse. I kind of actually forget where it is. It's over here somewhere. We find her corpse because she went out looking for more sedatives. And her corpse has a sedative on it, if I'm not mistaken. Is it down here? It's somewhere over here. It might be... Oh, I think it's out the other door, actually. Sorry, this is just a little side thing that I like showing. There's so many of these little tiny interactions in Bloodborne that are very, very easily missed. Where is this lady's corpse? What? Her corpse should definitely be around here. Maybe I have to reload twice? No, that wouldn't make any sense. Is it up here? I'm just going to quickly Google this on the wiki, because maybe I did something wrong. Old woman. Lonely old woman. Upon using the Eye of my Will's option 3 times, upon returning to the chapel, the Odin Driller remarked how she was murdered outside. You can venture through the door to the left of the lamp to find her body with remarkable blood stains and one more sedative on her corpse. Maybe I have to talk to the chapel dweller again? Yeah, she's definitely been murdered. I mean, that's quite obvious.
Ah, another one. This place is there ain't a peep to be heard. There ain't no more survival.
Is that it?
There ain't no more survival.
Let me try reloading one more time. I know this is a bit of a waste, but you know what? Let's just go ahead and proceed through the rest. I won't worry about this just now. I'll do it on my way back. I don't want to waste any more time. But anyway, sedatives are a good thing, so in case you're looking for how to get some, the old woman is your ticket. Okay. Cool. So once up here, don't forget to kill this guy over here. Oh, he drops bullets. It's always good to have more bullets. All right, and then we're going to run across the bridge because there's a couple of snipers up there that want to do us in. All right, a few mobs in here. Oh boy. I think there's one behind us as well. No. Okay, great. Let's go ahead and head upstairs, and we're just going to go all the way up this tower. Don't forget about this wheelchair guy and this Cutty Sark looking dude. I do love how the old men in the wheelchairs laugh. It's really good. Alright, take out the... Oh boy. Wow, how did this guy ignore me? Oh, yeah, well he didn't. Okay, the big dude fell. That's funny. Alright, keep heading up. We're gonna go up a ladder now. Back inside the tower and climb a staircase again. Oh no, actually no more staircases. This one is just ready to go. Okay, this guy in the wheelchair, he has a flamethrower, so getting close to him is a little risky. Sometimes he'll just immediately start throwing flames at you. Alright, so now that we have the key, we can open this door and proceed into one of the craziest areas in the game. This is the Upper Cathedral Ward, better known as the Healing Church Workshop. Alright, go ahead and get a blue elixir. There are a couple of church doctors on this bridge, and now that we have high insight, their lamps will... Oh boy. Their lamps now deal, or can cast spells, so you gotta watch out for those. So I'd really like to just get this one guy alone. Great. Alright, that, he should kill. Yep. You do want to watch out for these slugs here. They're weak, but they can deal damage if you're not careful. Alright, and then there's a lamp over here to serve as your warp point. Alright, now you have the Upper Cathedral warp lamp. Or Upper Cathedral ward lamp. And believe it or not, the main reason that I came here is for what's on the opposite side of this gate. There's an emote for us to learn. Yeah, I love how the choir just starts going immediately. It's so good. Alright, so there's a treasure over here. The Great Lake Rune. Alright, and then as we come over here, there's a lot of slugs. But then there's going to be another church doctor for us to worry about. Oh boy. Yeah, the slugs can really gang up on you if you're not careful. I'm actually going to take out my axe and try to take care of them in swaths. Yeah, this is working a lot better. Oh yeah, they build Frenzy. Totally forgot about that. Hopefully this doesn't actually build all the way. It is. Oh my god. Alright, we gotta echo some sedatives here. Alright. Okay, so sedatives will drop your Frenzy, which obviously is important in the Healing Church Choir. Alright, now that all those slugs are dead, I'm going to come over here first. There are some crows that you got to watch out for. But there's a corpse on the other side that we need. Okay. Oh my god. How do crows do so much damage? Yikes. They're sort of like rats from the Souls games. Like, they're the weakest enemy in the game, but they deal so much damage. Oh, that didn't work. Okay. Alright, get a level 9 Frenzied Cold Blood, and then take out your primary weapon again. And then there's going to be a church doctor up here with a scythe. Because we have high insight, the scythe is going to do some additional damage. Wow. Yeah, that's a lot. Alright, cool. So the Blades of Mercy, I think they actually do more damage after you dodge. But sometimes I just like to fight one up like that. Alright. So there's a brain sucker here that I just luckily walked past, so always try to backstab these guys. They're very susceptible to visceral attacks. These guys are going to be your kryptonite while you're here. There's a lot of brain suckers in the Healing Church Choir. Okay. Yeah, you just like hear them slinking around. Also, if you look closely, you can see a werewolf on top of that chandelier. We're going to have to deal with werewolves a good deal while we're here. Just making sure there's no other brain sucker in this area. Okay, so let's go ahead and head down here, and then in Resident Evil style, a werewolf is going to pop through this this window here, so just be ready for it. Oh, maybe not. Yep, there he is. Oh, that was so cheap, dude. The camera killed me. Alright, so they have blue eyes, so that should signify to you that they are stronger. But they're still pretty weak to viscerals, so shouldn't pose too much of a problem. There you go. And these ones drop blue elixirs. Blue elixirs sort of stealth you, so they're not a bad item to use, but I don't know. I just never really use them. All right. It's coming through here. Once you enter this area, the chandeliers will fall from the ceiling, and then things get real spooky. Yep, there it goes. And then the werewolves will fall along with it, and they aggro to you. So we gotta be real careful. What I'm actually going to do... Oh god. I'm gonna pull the classic Yarnum Bridge here. And we're just gonna spin to win these guys over and over. It's just the easiest way to handle them. They have a lot of health. Obviously a visceral attack would be better, but there's just too many of them. And getting close enough to actually get the riposte from... Oh god. To actually get the riposte off is like really, really difficult. Damn. Oh, come on, bro. You know, maybe I can do it. I can't get the right attack to come out. Yeah. Oh my god, it's a terrible idea. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we're just gonna stick with the axe. Yeah, one of them's dead already, so it just sucks because they have such a high health pool that this takes longer than you might want it to, but it's the safest way to get through. Just a couple more spins and we'll be done. Oh, that was pretty close. Alright, that's one down. Okay, that's all of them. Great. Don't forget to loot the corpses. Nice. Bunch of twin bloodstone shards. Okay, so now that that's done, we can proceed downstairs. Alternatively, if you want to go this way, I'm pretty sure this door is locked. Yeah, so we have to come back from the other side to get that door open. Unfortunately, the chandeliers never come back. They're basically permanently broken. And you do have to be very, very careful when wandering these halls because there are other werewolves lurking. So you have to be very, 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 very careful. I think this one's actually going to turn around. I was hoping to get a backstab on him. That's okay. And you also want to watch out. I don't think there's any brain suckers on this floor, but they're around. So you always want to be careful. Damn. Not much in the way of help with blood vials. So I'm going to go over here. And I can't open this door yet, I don't think. Ritual Blood 5. Yeah, this is locked with a key, so we'll open that in a minute. Or a few minutes, I should say. Takes a while to get that key. Take out the torch. Just to make things a little less spooky. I'm going to run to the far end of this hallway just to check for treasure. I don't think there's anything down here. But it won't hurt. Alright, and then you'll hear the familiar sound of brain suckers kind of all around this place. So I'm actually going to go to the other side and see if we can sneak up on that dude. Yeah, unfortunately not possible. Brain suckers you really, really have to watch out. Wow, that was a guess parry? I didn't think that was actually going to work. Alright, so brain suckers you really got to watch out for. They do a ton of damage. Cosmic Eye Watcher badge. I can't actually remember what that gives you. We'll check later. I'll just check now. Cosmic Eye. Cosmic Eye Watcher badge. Okay, Rosmarinus, Poison Knife, Sedative, Twin Bloodstone Shard, Beast Blood Pellet, and Blue Elixir from the shop. Okay, so now that we've cleared out that hallway and gotten that badge, let's go ahead and head down this hallway. There's a treasure goblin, but it's baiting you into a brain sucker. So I'm going to try to take care of this thing quick. Okay, great. Yeah, so the brain sucker hurt us, which sucks. LOL. Try to bait it out. Yeah, it has spells to cast, which, you know, it's just the worst. You know what? I'm just going to try to go after it. Regain some stamina here. Get our bloodstone chunks. Oh, it just fell through the world? Oh no, it's just in the corner. Okay, great. Ooh, managed to overpower it. That dude's just swinging away with the Tonitrus. Alright, let's go upstairs. And we have to watch out for a couple more brain suckers, so just be on the lookout. I love the transformation and the de-transformation of this weapon. It's unbelievably cool. Alright, so there's a brain sucker at the end of this hallway. A lot of blue elixirs. Oof. No, 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 no. Oh, god damn it. I may actually be dead now. Oh, god, yeah. This steals insight as well. Which, you know, isn't fun. I can't believe we made it. I can't believe we survived that grab and managed to kill that thing. God damn. Alright, so this is going to unlock the other side of that door from earlier. You get the blindfold cap as well, which is for the Healing Church Choir set. Pearl Slug, which is a Chalice Dungeon material. And now that that shortcut's open, we can go ahead and proceed back through the rest of the stage. Okay, cool. So coming out here, you're going to be very, very tempted to... I'm going to try to backstab this thing, but there's another brain sucker on the other side. So this could go south pretty quick. Damn. That did not work out. We gotta watch out for the other one's spell. Alright, cool. We got one down. Try to get the other now. I think we're good. Great. Oh, close. So, one of these drops the Orphanage key. I'm almost positive it's this one right here. And then the Orphanage key allows us to open the doors. But first, we're going to open this door. Right? And then this is where that werewolf jumped through the window. So now we basically have free access to this area. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and open this door. And then... right here is the main reason we came here, believe it or not. This, or at least in my mind for the walkthroughs. So if we talk to this corpse, we learn the make contact gesture, which is a really important gesture for later. So I highly recommend putting it on your quick bar. And there's a hidden mechanic with this gesture where if you use it and then wait a significant amount of time, it's like a full minute or two, your arm position changes. It's sort of like a clock. So you go from 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock or whatever. And then if you do that in a very specific place, something good happens. So that's my main reason for coming here, I guess so early. What we're going to do now, though, is we're going to go downstairs. We're going to unlock the other door. So let's go ahead and go down this ladder again. I'm really glad we managed to clear this area out on the first try. I was honestly a little afraid that this was going to take several attempts. Okay. But the Blades of Mercy make the Brain Suckers not so scary. I've really never done a Blades of Mercy build, or playthrough, I should say, so I wasn't really sure how I was going to go. But now we can open this door with the Orphanage key that we've received. And then this allows us to pull a lever and open the big gate right in front of the lamp. Get a Frenzied Cold Blood, pull this lever. And then what I'm actually going to do is, because I'm low on blood vials, You know, no, I'm good. I was gonna say I was gonna warp back because you know the lamp is like right on the other side of this staircase. I'll warp back after we kill the first boss. All right, so heading back inside, we're gonna come up this staircase, and we're very, very close to the boss at this point. There will be some enemies along the way, including this weirdo little dude. There's a celestial mob here. Yeah, I love how you do more damage the more hits you do. Like, the damage scales up. Okay, Celestial Emissary take 2. I managed to die to these guys, which is a badge of shame. But it happens. So basically, the way this boss works is there's a lot of these little celestial mobs. And what happens is you want to find the one that does not have a health bar above its head. And that one is the boss. It will also generally be the one that runs away from you, or at least does not attack. So it's this one right here. And then what we're trying to do is not die. Again. Oh, come on, dude. Come on. What's going on? We're trying to bring this one down to half health. But these guys can overwhelm you if you're not being careful. And they respawn infinitely. Well, that was nice. They respawn infinitely, so it's important to try to take this guy down quick. Otherwise, you're going to get overwhelmed, and yeah. So, unfortunately, my weapon is not super strong. This does not give me hope for the next boss, believe it or not. Although, as long as I can get good combos on it, I think I'm good. Damn. Alright, I gotta get back. Okay, great. So, perfect. So, this is the real boss here, the Celestial Emissary, this big dude. But the little guys keep spawning and spawning and spawning, so that's something that you always have to deal with during the fight. And this guy does cast spells, so this is the real boss, and he's gonna actually try to kill us. Ugh. Yeah, so he thrashes around. I think these guys keep... Yeah, they do keep spawning. But basically, if we could just bring him up the stairs enough, we'll be able to sort of funnel the other guys. Ugh, yeah. So we just got a lot of really good damage on him. So I'm going to try to just slice and dice these guys as best I can. Just take them out while he walks down there. I'm literally just mashing R1 at this point. I'm just trying to make this go quick. And he should be coming back up, yeah. Alright. He's dead. For some reason, he hasn't cast any spells yet, which I find interesting, because that's generally not his MO. Oh, god damn. Yeah, so now that his hair is out, I think he'll start casting spells. So much goo, so much blood. So much death, as Riven says in League of Legends. Oh, that was nice of you. Drop down there for me. Oh. Oh, I really did not see those guys coming. Alright, yeah, so he's unfortunately going back to the middle of the garden, which means that he's getting defensive. So we're going to have to chase after him, unfortunately. Oh, yeah, here come the spells. God damn, dude. Let me get away. Okay, at least he's coming back up now. This makes it a little bit easier. Going back down. Alright, now all these guys are dead, so this should be a touch easier. Alright, we got him. Okay, so that's the Celestial Emissary. Not a terribly difficult boss, but it is a cool mechanic. I'm generally not a fan of, like, mob-type bosses, but he's fun. Alright, so with the Celestial Emissary down, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the Hunter's Dream, I'm going to level up my weapon, we're going to level up again, and then we're going to try to take down the next boss. And like I said at the beginning of this guide, it may not be possible to do this, and if it isn't, I will just sort of, like, make a cut here and then edit in the ending. But we will give this a few tries. Let's go ahead and level up Just dump points into skill. All right, and then let's level up our weapon again. I know we have 8 chunks now. Do some decent level up here. Great. Blade of Mercy +9, and now all we need is a Blood Rock, which we get pretty soon actually, but a +9 weapon should be okay. Let's double check to see if we have any higher grade gems that might help us out, but yeah, it doesn't look like we do. Okay, that's all right. All right, so with that out of the way, I guess I need some vials. Let's go ahead and buy a few vials. Okay, and then let's head back into the fray. All right, so nope, not this one. Not this one either. This one. Okay, so we want to go to Lumen Flower Gardens. That's the lamp that we just lit. The boss that we're going to try to fight now is Ebrietas, daughter of the Cosmos. That's my New York accent for you. I don't ever try to like curb that accent, but it just comes out so strong sometimes. Anywho, they're just checking for treasure over there. So, like I said, this boss here is sort of meant as like a red herring. It's just meant to throw you off. So I'm just checking again for treasure here. And I get confused in this area sometimes because of something in the DLC. Okay, great. So, I can't actually remember how I figured this out. I think it's because a fog wall gets put in front of here during the boss fight. But this is a breakable window. And so you have some slugs in here. And if you look closely, this is the Grand Cathedral. So this is where we fought... Vicar Amelia, along with the Bloody Crow of Canehurst. So we get a Call Beyond spell. And then we can come into this room here. Great. And then there's another celestial mob over here that you gotta watch out for. Alright. Cool. And so there's an elevator that will bring us down to the basement of the Grand Cathedral. And we start to learn what everybody's worshipping down here, along with the source of the tainted blood that everybody's drinking. And that... So, you know, we have these little alien creatures here. Great. And then there is a NPC that you can summon, Damien of Mensis. I'm not going to do that. But in this room is basically like a secret boss that a lot of people miss their first time around. This is Ebrietas, daughter of the Cosmos, and she's a pretty tough boss, but luckily she doesn't have like a ton of stamina, so you can wind up staggering her and getting ripostes off on her. She can build Frenzy, so having a decent Frenzy resistance set, such as the Crow Feather Garb, is recommended. It's very rare that she'll build up enough Frenzy to actually do the massive damage, but Sedatives don't hurt either. I don't think she's weak to any elements. Let's double check. Ebrietas, daughter of the Cosmos. No, she seems to have pretty high resistances to everything. Yeah. She's weak to thrust damage. So, yeah. Head is the weak point. Yeah, so not really weak to any elements, but Bolt Paper will help you out here. I'm just going to try to go in and just do it standard. So Ebrietas has a number of attacks. She floats around. She can sort of run at you with her head. That's one you got to watch out for. She has a lot of tentacles, sort of like Seath the Scaleless, that you have to watch out for. And then when she gets below, I think, 50% health, she begins to emit this sort of aura. And I'm pretty sure that builds Frenzy if you're not careful. But, like I said, we should be able to do it with a +9 weapon, although my health is quite low, so this is going to be interesting. We'll see how this goes. The first time you engage Ebrietas, you do need to run up to her and start hacking away, and then she will aggro to you. Unfortunately, that doesn't actually do any damage to her. Alright, attempt number 14. I was able to get her down to 20% several times, but I just die by getting trapped in a corner. I've changed my armor to the yahar'gul set because it has extremely high physical defense, which is the most amount of damage you're going to take from Ebrietas. Wow, luckily she's just putting in the head slams over here. She's giving us the business. If you hit her in the head enough times, she will bow down for a visceral attack. Oh, God. You want to try to stay close, though, because you are ultimately trying to bait out head slam attacks that will really only happen if you're close. Also, you want to avoid attacks. You want to avoid this charging attack that she has, which really, really sucks. And the charge attack, if her body doesn't hit you, the tentacles will. Great. So, yeah, we're just constantly trying to bait out the head slam attacks while avoiding tentacle attacks. When you get her down to 50% health, she will basically... She'll get an aura around her. Oh, God, this isn't good. I'm too far away now. I think she's going to charge at me. I'm actually going to try to... Not bait out the charge, but I don't want to go in and have her charge me. That vomit deals frenzy damage, so make sure you have a sedative or two handy. Great, so that's the charge attack. That's a grab. Don't get hit by that. She's probably going to charge me again. Nope, vomit now. I've probably stayed away from her too long to get a visceral attack on her, which kind of sucks, but it's alright. So, yeah, like I said, we're just trying to stay in the pocket here. Trying to attack her head as much as possible. Nice. Okay, so if you do get a visceral attack on her, make sure you go back into your untransformed state. This way you can get the visceral. And then just go back in, and then she'll put her head down. And now she's basically summoning an aura around her. Man, we just dealt so much damage to her. She's summoning an aura around her, and that aura deals damage to anything inside of it. But... in this state, she has a lot more attacks that are quite devastating. She can also cast a Call Beyond. Oh god, I'm in like the worst possible place right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna go over here. She can cast Call Beyond, which isn't too hard to avoid if you know what to do. Yeah, so here it is. So when that happens, just run in a big circle. But be careful because she can still attack you while you're running and while that's being cast. So you do need to be careful. Wow, luckily avoided that. But again, if you're in her aura, you will just take passive damage, so it's a trade-off sort of get in, get out situation. Ugh, no, I didn't want to do that. Yep, here comes the charge again. Luckily we avoided that again. Oh my god, so much damage, so much damage. I'm going to get out, and we're going to try to slow this down a little bit, hopefully. Oh my god, we just got so lucky. That is Ebrietas. Holy shit, 14 attempts. But we did it at low level. The trick is to just stay inside, bait out the head slams, and then run in a big circle for Call Beyond. Try to stay far away from her. And if you feel like you're too far away from her, just stay away until she charges. And then once she starts charging, just run in a direction, side to side, either left or right, and you'll avoid it. It took 14 attempts. It may take you longer if you're trying to do this low level. But that is the Healing Church Choir. One thing I want to show you before we end is this altar here. So this altar does nothing for now. But if we were to progress through Castle Cainhurst, which we will do in the next part of the walkthrough, we will be able to... actually, we'll do the Nightmare of Mensis next, and then we'll do Castle Cainhurst after that. Yeah, we'll do that. Actually, no, I want to do Castle Cainhurst next. That's what I want to do. So, at the end of Castle Cainhurst, we'll be able to use this altar for a really weird purpose. But we can now light this lamp, head back to the dream, and our sort of nightmare of dealing with Ebrietas is over. Let's not forget to change back into the Crow Hunter garb, because, you know, or the Crow Feather garb, because it just looks so good. And we will end here. So, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment, and I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Bloodborne, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and on Twitch, and as always, I'm SweetJohnnyCage. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.